Okay, we're going to do another initiative here, and we're going to do a mixed grill or slash a fry. So what we have our sausages here, we have our tomatoes, we have our eggs, we have our rashers, we have our black pudding, we have our white pudding, and we have our beans. Okay, so we're going to put together a mixed grill slash fry, which is also called an Irish breakfast. So as you can see here, we're all prepped up, ready to go. We have our rashers trayed up, and we have our tomatoes cut in half, we have our sausages cut, and we have our black and white pudding cut into slices, and we have our beans ready for the microwave. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start the sausages and the pudding off in the pan. Okay, so we're going to start the cooking process next. So we have our pan heating up now, so I'm just going to add some olive oil into the pan. Okay, just a sprinkle of olive oil. Okay, we're just going to let that sizzle away, and what we're going to do is we're going to add in our sausages now. Okay, so you can hear our sausages sizzling away. So as I said earlier, it's always very important that you put whatever you put in the pan, make sure you put it away from you, and that you don't, that it goes away, so that you don't splash yourself. Okay, so here we are. I'm just going to lower down the gas underneath the sausages. So here we are, and we're cooking off our sausages. Okay, so sausages are cooking away there. We're just colouring them. There we go, we just coloured our sausages there, and they're nice and brown, so we just gave them about 5 minutes on the pan. So what we're going to do is now, we're just going to seal off our black and white pudding on the pan, and then we're going to put all our items in the oven then to finish off. So basically what's happening is here, we're just sealing off our black and white pudding for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're going to put it in the oven and then with the sausages. Okay, you can see there, just going to flip over, turn over the pudding there with a fork. Okay, nice and careful, be gentle with it. Okay, you see the nice colours there coming out in our pudding. Okay, putting it over there. Okay, there we go. So our pudding is more or less ready now, and we're going to put on the tray with our sausages. Okay, so we're just going to put our black and white pudding on the tray with our sausages. Okay. Okay, so there we go. There's our sausages and black and white pudding, and we also have our rashers. Okay, what we're going to do also is we have our tomatoes. So we're just going to season our tomatoes with some salt. Okay, and we're going to place the tomatoes on the tray as well. Okay, so everything we're getting prepared now for to put all our ingredients in the oven. So we have our sausages, we have our pudding, our black and white pudding, we have our tomatoes and our rashers now. Everything is ready to go into the oven. So we're just at the placing everything in the oven. We have our tomatoes, sausages, black and white pudding, and we have our rashers in a preheated oven. So we preheated the oven at 200. We're going to turn it down now to 180, and we're going to leave all the items in there to be cooked. Okay, so the timing of everything is very important, right? So I just have to turn in our rashers, I just have to give our sausages a bit of a turn there as well. So it's very important to keep an eye on things that they don't burn or overcook. So we're 10 minutes into the rashers and the sausages, pudding, tomatoes cooking off in the oven. So it's very important that you keep an eye and that you don't let anything overcook. Timing is very, very important. Next step in relation to timing is very important. So what we're going to do is now we're going to put our beans into the microwave. Okay, our beans are in the microwave there, and what we're going to do is we're going to turn them on for 2 minutes. Okay, in the meantime we have our pan here just heating up nice and gently for to start frying off our eggs. Okay, so we're just going to put a small bit of oil into the pan, and we're going to start cooking our eggs. Now it's very important you heat up the pan, but you lower the pan down. Okay, you lower it right down, because like with the eggs, eggs are very delicate and very sensitive, and so you know the slower you cook the eggs on a moderate heat, the better they're going to turn out. So there we go. We have our eggs cooking on a really small, delicate, sensitive heat, and so we're just looking to keep the colour and to cook the egg out in a slow process, so that we have the perfect fried egg. Alright, so when you're cracking an egg, get right down very low, crack open with 2 hands and the egg right down to the pan, and out pops the egg. Okay, so our eggs are cooking away there. We've two eggs is generally best to do at a time in a frying pan of this size. So there we go, and there's everything cooked now. We have our pudding is cooked, our sausages are cooked, our rashers are cooked, our tomatoes are cooked, our fried eggs are cooked, and our beans are heated up in the microwave. So what we're going to do now in the next step is we're going to plate up our mixed grill. Okay, so our eggs are cooked, our beans are heated up in the microwave, our black and white pudding is cooked, our sausages are cooked, our tomatoes are cooked, and so is our bacon. We're just after serving up. We've our 2 eggs, our 2 sausages, a slice of black, a slice of white pudding, our rashers, and our tomatoes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to finish off. We're just putting some beans to the side there. Okay, so I'm just going to change this plate over. Okay, and we have our other plate now. So we're just going to put our beans to the side. Okay, so there we go. We have our rashers, our sausages, our 2 eggs, our black and white pudding, our 2 pieces of tomato, and our beans. Okay, so that is an Irish breakfast. It can be served as a breakfast, it can be served as a lunch, or it can be served as an evening meal. Okay, so there we go. Last finishing touch there to the mixed grill is some toast. So we've just added on some toast there to the side. So there we go. There's a nice Irish breakfast with rashers, tomatoes, beans, eggs, sausages, black and white pudding, and toast. Okay, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, thank you.